Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is Naruto Shippuden episode 72 plus the end of 71 because there's a pivotal scene after the filler arc that is included at the end of a filler episode. So yeah, what happened last episode? We just skipped the whole filler arc.
Yeah, last episode was Naruto split the leaf in half and then unfortunately was called away on a D rank mission where I'm sure nothing really happened. At all. Yeah, now I guess we're gonna get back to it, see what happens next.
Indeed. So yeah, we're watching the end of 71 and then I'm going to start 72. You can get uncuts for this series on Patreon as well as a week ahead early. Hope you do that. Hope you like and subscribe here on YouTube. It really helps us out when you guys do that. Yeah, support the official release, Netflix, Crunchyroll, etc. Come here to hear we have to say, not just to rewatch the show. Let's go. Naruto Shippuden episode 71.8. Whatever. 72. Let's go.
Really? The climbing silver move? Right off the bat like that?
To penetrate the enemy's line.
They keep saying penetrate all the time.
To risk a bold move.
But I thought you always hated risky moves like that.
To defend your king from a superior opponent, one must make some sacrifices.
Huh? What's going on with you?
Oh, nothing. Nothing to speak of. It's just that I'm finally coming to understand the true importance of the king.
Well, sure. You lose the game if your king is taken.
If I were picking pieces to represent Leaf Shinobi, I'd say you were most like the knight.
Why is that?
It's not the most powerful piece on the board, but it can leap over any of the others.
Okay, which one are you?
Me? Oh, I'm nothing. I'm just...
A sacrificial pawn, huh?
Do you know which one the king is?
Huh? Well, the Hokage, right?
Yeah, that's what I used to think too, but it's not the case.
Then who is it?
You'll know the answer when the time comes.
Quick on your feet, aren't you? Then again, my attack speed is the slowest, and my aim is the worst among all the Akatsuki.
Oh shit.
I see. I knew you must be Akatsuki.
She's all yours.
Still, you're pretty good.
Careful, Hidan. She's the Two-Tails Jinchuriki host.
Oh.
Underestimate her, and she'll kill you.
Personally, there's nothing I like better than to be killed.
Oh, ending. This is one of my favorites.
Really?
It's so good.
I like the song.
Yeah. It's Nico. Nico touches the walls.
It's that little like stick. It's
I love that. I love that so much.
That's a cool ending.
Yeah, do you want to talk about the ending a little bit before we move on?
Yeah, the ending was cool. It had a lot of, I don't know, it was a similar idea as many of Naruto opening ending kind of ideas of like, it's Sasuke and Naruto, but they took a different spin. They told a little bit more of a story and then put it in a different setting, in a really beautiful setting.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting, rather than just using shots of them as we've seen them, or like them like swooping across the background in a different color or something. Yeah, I liked it. It was really
alternate universe type thing.
Yeah. It was like the same characters in a different setting kind of thing.
It's like they're both outlaw samurai kind of like.
Yeah, Naruto has the little
Well, they have like those are like wanted posters basically, and they're like wondering if the other one knows who they are. Sort of, I think this is what there's no description. It's just what you see. But and then there's like this tension building. Like, did they recognize me? Do they know who I am? And then is some shit gonna happen? And then Gamatotsu's there and he's just jumping. I love that shit. It's so that's
really
and the
cool.
song, man. The song is incredible.
The song was really good. That was really interesting. I wasn't expecting that, but I really liked it.
Yeah. So instead of talking about those two scenes, we're just gonna move right along. He's kind of got Kakashi's hair.
Yeah, a little bit.
Congratulations on delivering the feudal lord safely. What do you disapprove of now? I protected the feudal lord as you asked. I saved the king's life. Why wouldn't you acknowledge what I've done? The king, eh? You refuse to give me even a little credit, Dad? Use the struggle to protect the king. You still don't see how important it is. I admit we lost many men on the mission. Such sacrifice is part of being a shinobi. It will be a long time, I foresee, before you understand, before you grasp what it really means to protect the king. You refuse to acknowledge me. I grasp that much. And now, I think I'm finally starting to understand what you meant. I'm sorry I used to duck out of the village the way I did, going off on my own. Not that I regret any of it. You fulfilled your duty as leader of the village. I see that now. I see how good a father you were.
Is any, I guess. Come on, let's show them what we can do. Here we go.
I'm motivated.
What's going on back there? Can we maybe take a little break now? Yeah, we're not used to this kind of work. I can't believe I'm hearing this from you after what we just went through. Naruto and the others just put their lives on the line to save our village. It's our job to serve this village too, any way we can.
Well said, Konohamaru. You guys are the next generation of defenders of the leaf. Just like it was Naruto and his generation who saved the village this time.
Iruka-sensei.
So dramatic.
Makes me so proud to think you're my students.
Everyone's your student.
Yeah.
What is she doing?
I think approving stuff.
You're too slow. Next.
I love they added the extra like almost doing it.
Word of our recent troubles has spread to neighboring lands and the feudal lord.
I'm sure
I'm
it has.
sure it has.
I couldn't tell that sounded like something, but I didn't know.
It also says when a woman feeds you, it's a sure sign that she likes you. It's not like I'm testing you or anything.
All coy.
Sakura. I'm already stuffed. I couldn't eat another bite, really. Oh, well, if you insist, Sakura. For you, maybe I can.
I hope you.
Hey, guys. The manner in which Sakura fed Naruto that apple, it must mean that she... Huh? What's going on?
Oh shit.
Let's finish it.
His eyes are so creepy.
Before doing that, you know that I have to confer with my lord.
You can be such a pain in the neck sometimes.
It's a pain in the neck for me as well, you know. But the commandments are strict, so I had no choice.
You idiots. You think you have me trapped, don't you? Well, you haven't. In fact, I'm the one who's trapped you.
Oh.
Now that I know you're both members of the Akatsuki, I can't let you escape.
We walked into a trap, Kakuzu.
No matter. This makes things even easier.
I'm Yukito Mi of the Hidden Cloud, and you're dead.
Hey, careful. You want to watch making threats like when people get all full of themselves and start throwing around a lot of tough talk, it really gets me annoyed. When I get annoyed, pretty soon I get mad, and then I lose my temper.
Shut up, Hidon.
Okay. I'm just saying. When I lose my temper, I sometimes get an overwhelming urge. Perhaps we can resolve this through negotiation.
Through negotiation? Is he insane? You must be joking!
I guess I'll take that as a no.
This is so
Are
cool.
you an idiot?
Two Tails.
What is she? Is that a tiger?
A cat.
Oh.
Holy shit.
She looks really cool.
Yeah. The Two Tails, I think, is one of my favorites visually. It looks so fucking cool. All the chakra and everything.
Yeah.
What Chudiki is this? She's completely turned herself over to the tailed beast.
That's the actual form of it.
Wow. And she just...
That's not the chalk. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, like, middling transformation. Firestorm. It's so fucking badass.
It's really cool.
I guess this means I'm the mouse in the trap, huh? I am not amused.
Oh, Naruto, Sai. I brought a get well present.
You want to see another apple?
Well, what did you want to talk about?
Well, it's like this.
There you are. Just who I was looking for.
Hello, Kurenai. What's going on?
Here to find Asuma.
I see. So anyway, what was on your mind?
Oh, that's all right. No big deal.
Now he's really got me wondering.
Does he want to get married?
You see, I'm an expert in romance. I've done my fair share of research.
I've got to get back to my training. The clock's ticking.
Will that be
Exactly like you predicted.
still not?
Yeah, right. Don't you know what you're dealing with?
I'm still not strong enough. But
You don't have to say it. My thighs are unbelievably smooth.
I have to make myself strong enough to master this power of mine so that I can use it to protect people, not hurt them.
Naruto.
Whoa! Hold your horses.
Whoa!
Sakura,
Yes?
I have some things to take care of, so I leave their supervision to you. Just make sure they don't overdo it. You know what I mean. See you.
He's so slick the way he does that.
Kakashi's so fucking funny. I don't know what it is.
Are you sure that Naruto can learn this new jutsu? Well, Kakashi?
No, I'm not sure.
What?
I can't say for certain, but I think he probably can. The new training regimen is working well, and more importantly, he'll have a clear and powerful objective.
Sasuke Uchiha.
The organs, man.
It's been 30 minutes already. Aren't you done yet?
Will you shut up? You're interrupting the ritual. Ow.
We still have one assignment left. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. The land of fire is next.
So what do you think of the episode?
It's a good episode. More Asuma backstory, even more. And I am glad that we saw that end bit of 71. Thank you to one of our patrons for sending that on Discord. We really appreciate that, because that showed the lead up to that, as well as it showed a lead up to what Asuma was going on about in his backstory of like the king and like realizing
That conversation wouldn't have made sense at all.
Yeah, that would have just come out of nowhere and been like, okay, this is kind of random.
Yeah.
And then, but it gave just a bit more insight to like how much Asuma is sort of reassessing what he believes and what his values are, as well as it showed the lead up to the Two Tails encounter, which would have also kind of come out of nowhere if you hadn't seen that bit where they were chasing her.
Yeah.
She looks super cool.
She does look fucking
She
cool.
looks really cool.
Both her design and the Two Tails.
Yeah, she looks really cool. I don't think we've seen anyone from that village yet, have we?
We've seen not a character, but the only like character we've seen is in the flashback, the one that tried to kidnap Hinata when she was a baby, or when she was like a toddler. That like piece of shit who like wanted to reignite war. That was it. That was the only other Cloud Ninja.
But she looks really cool. And the Two Tails looks. I really like the design. I like the blue, and I also like that she just like went into it.
Yeah.
But did still seem to have her same objective of killing them, which furthers my belief that if Naruto like trains at, although his because he has more tails, I think he's more powerful. That's kind of how it works, isn't it?
That's what Shio said.
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
But still, it proves like that. Like, that was a calculated move on her part. And there was none of this, she had to get so angry and so hyped up into a state where she blacked out and turned into a creature.
Yeah.
She set up a trap and then turned into the creature as her move in this fight.
Yeah.
Which is interesting and gives more hope to my earlier theory that Naruto, with enough practice, will be able to get farther and more and more tails. While still remaining himself and still being conscious of what he's doing. And this kind of proves that theory because she obviously just did that. And she's not Naruto, but she does seem older. She looks older and is definitely more experienced. So that's interesting as well. Mm-hmm. But now she's like on a wall.
Pinned to a wall.
Well, this fucker who he looks like in that shot specifically, he looks like in Twilight, the dad vampire.
Carlisle.
Yeah. Doesn't he?
Yeah. A little bit.
I don't know, he just looks a little bit like that to me. And he's a very religious guy and he needs to do all these like prayers and stuff.
Yeah.
Which obviously is really annoying for the other guy. Like, you're just on this mission, you're trying to, like, you've been on this mission for weeks, if not months at this point, and this guy, every time he does anything, has to do this, like, crazy ritual. Mm-hmm. Interesting, I suppose. I'd be interested to see more of his, like, religion or whatever. It's all about total destruction, apparently. But I'd be interested if that, like, grants him any special abilities or if he just believes in that. Mm-hmm. It's his ninja way. Yeah. But, so, but we've learned now that they've now collected 4. She's not included in that number.
Yeah, no, we knew that before. There were 4.
Yeah, there's 4 eyes open.
So 5, 6 out of 9 now? Because 4 and then the Shukaku. Or was the Shukaku the 4th?
Well, they would have included Gaara in that because this is after and they know that they got the Shukaku. Yeah.
So 5.
So 5 now with her. They haven't technically got her back there So they don't... They don't actually have
that's true.
The Two Tails yet.
It's not sealed and that's like a whole thing.
Yeah, it takes, 3 days?
3 days with one less person. It could take... quicker, but
yeah, so we know that I doubt we're gonna have the exact same arc as with Gaara of just like going after her and saving her, However, there is still time for anything to happen, any type of intervention to happen before they actually get the two tails out of her and she dies. As well as there's still one other one who is definitely a Jinchuriki, and then two more that may be in people or might just be
out in the world.
Out and around, which would be significantly harder for the Akatsuki to capture, I would think. Yeah, and so these two now are looking at the Hidden Leaf Village as their next target.
Yeah.
Maybe just to get Naruto, but although it seems interesting because they're like looking like for a needle in a haystack when I feel like everyone kind of knows that Naruto is there. Mm-hmm. So maybe they're also doing something else, or maybe they are just trying to catch Naruto as well. But they've been like destroying all the villages nearby. It's
interesting. I just want to say I love the theorizing, but it's interesting. After so long of not being able to say a word or being able to just fuck around and say whatever I want to not being able to talk anymore. Like, because I was able to before, nothing happened, so there's nothing to theorize on, so I was just like able to talk. But now it's just like I'm remembering it feels like it's been so long since I've like had to sit here and be like when you're crafting
Gee, I
your theories.
wonder.
Yeah,
Naruto in the hospital. I wonder if Asuma is planning to propose to Kurenai. That's my big theory on that one.
Kakashi to ask for his blessing.
To be his best man, even though the wedding's not confirmed yet, or to come up with a good proposal. I'm sure Kakashi would have some fantastic proposal ideas. Yeah, but it seems like pretty obvious that Asuma is going through a big shift in his priorities and ideals right now. Mm-hmm. And that would make sense if he was also thinking about some sort of major commitment in his life, the next step for him.
Yeah.
So, yeah, interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to move on to the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you leave a like and subscribe. Check us out on Patreon to get a week ahead. If you're already on Patreon, thank you for your support, but we'll see you guys in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.